guys. I'm back. Did you miss me? This music.
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
He thought he was a red rectangle. And he was right.
Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times. Well,
yeah, right.
Actually, not technically graceful. It's probably the wrong word, but, you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
I'm not a runt. You're just a grumpy old rectangle. How do you like them apples? Oh, wait a minute. There we go. I'm free! There we go. Boom. And there. Alright. A button.
Okay, this was more like it. A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him?
Right.
Great. Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris. How fortunate. Seriously, this made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile.
Teamwork. Yes. Chris and Thomas.
Was this good? Because on the surface, it did not seem good. Chris was pretty scared. Little Red seemed fine, happy to be on his merry little adventure. Chris couldn't shake the feeling that things had taken a significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him. Sure, he'd been able to piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but where had that got him? Well, to ever so slightly higher platforms, which was sort of his point.
Huh. Well, this is where we split ways, I guess. There we go, and then... Aha. There's supposed to be achievement pickups? Little items?
Chris stared at Thomas with pure hatred. He seemed so very happy at their situation. Friends together, a brave fellowship of quadrilaterals on a quest for greatness. That would be fine. But it was all the obvious observation that Thomas was doing which grated. Every time they saw something vaguely new, Chris would hear a satisfied little from the vaulting idiot. He hoped the next portal would split them up. If only for a few levels.
Basically, there were some achievement pickups, like items that you would get achievements from, but, since I earned all the achievements and stuff, for explicably no reason, really, since this is my second account, and I'm sharing for my first account, I'm just doing a playthrough. New player joined the league.
John knew. He knew that this was his chance. A moment to shine. This was game day.
Game day. Now, there's a trio.
This would not do. John needed room to show off his exceptional skills. As it was, he was trapped on the wrong side of these little dot things. Where did they come from, anyway?
John is a show-off. Egotistical.
John inhaled the air of the open space, and it smelled of awesome.
This
Time
voice...
to flex those muscles, to put his training to use. Time to show those little dots how it was done. John decided to press the switch, to let the little dots catch up with him. John cared for his new allies.
Yeah,
You could tell from the sympathetic expression he'd practiced in the mirror all these years.
well... That's not creepy at all. The narrator sounds like he's from the Stanley Parable. Anybody else agree? I think he's the same. Alright. Let's see. Anything different? Alright. There we go. Now it's time for Chris to move. Someone made artwork for Thomas Was Alone. Pretty good artwork. I liked it. Like, the artwork... Oh. The artwork was sneakers for the game. Pretty awesome. And someone actually made art for the characters in human form. Pretty nice, actually. Alright, let's do this. Oh, wait a minute.
John was happy to keep helping. He felt it was important to his image that he was seen to help the little guys.
Of course. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Let's see. How can we do this? Okay. There we go. Nearing the end of this episode. There we go. And then, come on. And then... Sometimes the puzzles are tedious since you have to carry some of the characters by your back. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. First, Chris.
he didn't mind them so much either. The red one, Thomas, had a charming way of applauding every time John jumps.
Aw. Pretty nice, Thomas. He's a good guy. Good guy, Thomas. Alright. Alright, and then... Bam.
The angry orange one was less immediately likeable, but his unremitting cynicism and tutting amused John.
Amused. Are you not entertained? Hold on. There we go. I love these types of games where it's just platforming and simple
This
achievements.
is interesting. A floating target. This would require coordination, balance, and timing. John was sure the dots would be lost, but he was happy to guide them to triumph.
Of course.
Maybe that's what the dots were for. They were there to extend John's reach, to make his performance even more impressive. John liked the thought. He decided to keep them.
As pets? Well. Well, this is... the end. See you next video.